What's going on, YouTube? Chucker D back again. Hopefully you're having a good weekend. Hopefully you had a good week. Whenever you're seeing this video, hopefully your week or weekend is going well. So I know I haven't put out a video in about 2 or 3 weeks or so. Honestly, didn't really have nothing to talk about, and honestly just haven't felt like posting. I have been reading over the emails. I responded to most of you guys. I have a few more, but I may just go ahead and just answer them. I know a lot of you guys ask me why I never record in a truck anymore, and honestly, the main reason is most of you guys know I drive at nighttime because the job I do is a night operation, so you really wouldn't be able to see me. So usually now when I record, I just record, when I'm getting off of work or when I'm home during the day. So yeah. I know I still get a lot of comments and a lot of emails regarding Stevens Transport, and as most of you guys know, and for the new people on here, I don't work at Stevens. I left them a while back, so I don't train at Stevens. I don't work at Stevens. I'm still open to answering any questions you guys have about Stevens or about Warner, because I also did work at Warner at one point, so I'm open to answering you guys' questions, but just know that I don't work there. So as far as like policies, their policies probably have changed, probably not. I wouldn't know because, like I said, I don't work there. But I don't really have much to talk about in this video, so I'm just gonna cover a few things. Now, I know a lot of the questions I get asked are for the new people coming into the game. Now, I've said before, like, you need to put in your time. What I mean by that is, don't expect to make a lot of money your first year. When you first start out, you're gonna be at a mega carrier. Your CPM's gonna be low, unless you somehow get like grandfathered in or, have a family-owned business. But you're most likely gonna be at a mega carrier, so companies like Swift, Stevens, US Express, Prime, the major carriers. So your first year, you don't really want to focus on the CPM. Now, I get everybody has bills, so if you're gonna come out here, make it worth it. But like I said, don't come out here expecting to make big money your first year. Your CPM is gonna be between the 30s and the 40s. Now, I've said many times, don't always focus on the CPM, and this is for my OTR people out there. If you're gonna focus on the CPM, make sure the miles will match that CPM. And what I mean by that is, people see companies that say they'll pay you 50+ cents a mile, but how many miles a week are they giving you? Because you could go somewhere where they're giving you 60 cents a mile, but you might only get like 2,000 miles. So that's really no money, So just make sure it makes sense, Now, when you go to those carriers that have a lower CPM, you might get more miles. Like, you might get 3,000+ miles, For the regional people, when you go regional or dedicated, you're usually going to get maybe between 2,000 and maybe 26 miles a week, 2,700 miles a week. For my local guys, as you know, we get paid, I get paid by the run. Some local companies, they pay you hourly, and then they give you a CPM as well. So just keep that in mind. So just, don't have your expectations too high, because you're going to be disappointed out here, And like I said, when I started at Stevens, when I did company, I was only getting, I think, like 36 cents a mile, which is really not a lot. But then again, I knew back then, I was new to the game. So once I got my feet wet, I worked my way up. So now, I'm local, making big money. I know a lot of people ask me, do you recommend knowing how to drive a manual? Yes. Now, even though most companies are still phasing out manuals, if you want to go local, and I've said this before, if you want to go local, it's important that you know how to drive a manual, because a lot of these local companies still operate manual transmission. Now, as far as the type that you know, the most common type is a 10-speed. So make sure you know how to drive a 10-speed if you want to go local. There are some, over-the-road companies that do manual, but most of them do automatics now. As far as endorsements, I said this many times, get those endorsements, get them. Because the more endorsements you have, the more opportunities that come your way. Like if you're going to do LTL, you need your endorsements. You need to know how to drive a manual. So get those endorsements. I've said before, make sure you know what you want to do, you know. I've said before, it's hard to get local off the bat, so you have to go regional or OTR. Understand though, when you go over the road, they want you out weeks at a time. Weeks at a time. Regional, they're designed to have you home every other week or sometimes every weekend. So just keep that in mind, you know. I'm going to cut this video short, but I just had to throw that out there because a lot of my emails are like based around those type of questions. Just putting your time. I'll still, until I hit 5 years, I'm gonna still consider myself a rookie. Once I hit 5 years, I'll consider myself, you know, I guess a veteran, but like I said, once you get in your year, once you get a year, 2 years, you know, more opportunities will open up for you. So just putting your time, learn the game, don't be in such a rush to get to the top, you know, just take your time. All right, now I know I still got, like I said, a few more emails to respond to and a few comments. I will get to them whenever I can. As I said before, if you have any questions, hit my email. I'll link it in the description. I know a lot of you guys did mention you did want to see that day in a life video of FedEx Ground. I'm gonna put that out at some point, probably by the end of the week or maybe next week. I'll have that video up. And as I always tell you guys, thank you to all my day one subscribers. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I appreciate all of you guys. If you like the video, give me the thumbs up. If you don't, well, you know what to do. Hit the thumbs down. And as I always tell you guys, y'all take it easy out there and stay safe.